If you're not turning your YouTube videos into blog posts, then you're missing out on a ton of additional traffic to your site and views on your videos. I started a brand new website and blog not even 2 months ago, and you can already see the results I'm getting just using this strategy. The thing is though, this used to be really time consuming to do, and it used to involve literally taking your YouTube videos and rewriting them as blog posts. So the truth is, I just never did it. I knew I was leaving so much on the table, but as a solopreneur, it just got added to the list of things that I just wish I had the time to do. But recently I discovered a way to use ChatGPT to turn my YouTube videos into highly SEO optimized blog posts in under 2 minutes. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can do the same. And I'm also going to show you step by step how I boosted my rankings so quickly with some smart backlinking. And this was another thing that took practically no additional effort on my part. So I'm super excited to share this with you. And before I jump in real quick, my name is Kevin, and on this channel, I show solopreneurs how to make more, spend less, and work less. I'm going to be sharing all my secrets with you without holding anything back. So if you get any kind of value out of this video, all I ask is that you tap that like button. Okay, so I'm going to show you how this works with a real life example. So here's a video that I want to turn into a blog post, and you can see that it's actually almost 25 minutes long. So you can imagine how long it would take to turn this 25-minute video into a blog post. But we're gonna do it in under 2 minutes. So what you wanna do if you wanna follow along with me is find a video on your channel that you wanna make into a blog post. And the method we'll be using here is we're going to take our subtitles, and YouTube generates this for you automatically, as you likely know, and we're going to use this transcript to then feed it to ChatGPT, and with some clever prompts, we're going to get ChatGPT to write us a blog post based on these subtitles. So the next step then, once you've identified your video, just go to chatgpt.com. If you don't have a login already, it's free to get started, but I'm going to assume you definitely have a login to ChatGPT. So then next, what we want to do is we just want to give ChatGPT a smart prompt. So you might want to say something like this: create a 1500 word blog post from the transcript of this video I created. Write in a casual, friendly, and informational tone. Don't be cringe or cheesy. Include emojis for emphasis. Optimize for the following keyword. And so the keyword you're going to use here is going to be the keyword that's for your video. In this case, I know that I want to optimize for webinar funnel software or webinar funnel. These are all multiple keywords, but let's say I want to optimize for webinar funnel. Then I would just put webinar funnel as the keyword. Now, keyword research is out of the scope of this video. I'd have to spend another hour just on that part. But if you're a YouTuber and you just made this YouTube video, then I'm pretty sure you already did the keyword research when you did your title and tags and whatnot. So just use the appropriate keyword. And then that's all you really have to do. And then what you want to do is do something like this, and then copy and paste your transcript, just like that. And that's it. Now the magic happens. And so you will see here that ChatGPT is literally writing this blog post for you. And so while it's doing that, I just want to give you a note here that I gave you some examples of what to say, but make sure you use your own brand voice. So maybe you don't like casual and friendly. Maybe you want something more professional, or you want something direct. So just tell it how you want to write. Maybe you don't want emojis, or you don't mind if it's cheesy or cringy. Basically, just give it more instructions for the style you want to write in. So that's what I did there. And I said 1500 because I want a longer blog post. Generally, longer posts rank better than shorter, but you don't want it too long. And then you can add this part that says optimize for the following keyword or words if you have multiple keywords, and it'll do it. And then you, of course, paste the transcript. And so just like that, it spit out an entire blog post strictly based on your transcript. And you can see it's broken it down into sections. It makes sense. Did a phenomenal job on this post. And then all you would need to do is copy and paste that into your blogging software, whatever it is you use, and format it correctly. Now, one thing I would recommend you do in whatever blogging software you use is also embed the video. Google loves video. So doing that can get you some SEO points. So what I like to do is that I'll include the video and then I'll include the blog posts underneath for like a double whammy right there. And what's good is when people find your blog post, then they'll click on your video too, which gets you more views to your channel. And for the sake of time, I won't format it here, but I'll show you some examples of ones I've already done. And I've done it just like this. You can see how many blog posts I've done just using this method. Now, there's a lot of talk about whether AI written content can get indexed and become searchable by Google. In other words, can you actually rank with AI generated content? And what I've personally discovered and what I've read is AI content is able to get ranked and is searchable, but low quality AI content is not. Well, low quality AI content is when you go to ChatGPT and literally type one prompt that says, write me 10 facts about X, or write me a blog post about X, and sit back and wait. ChatGPT writes it and you copy and paste and you put that in your blog. That's just gonna be regurgitated information from the internet. The way these AIs work is they've read the entire internet and all they're doing is taking an amalgamation of all these ideas and writing you a post from that. So that's what doesn't get ranked. So what does get ranked? Well, unique, high quality content gets ranked. Well, how do you get an AI to write unique content? Didn't we just say it's going to generate it from the internet? Well, it could generate it from the internet, but that's not what we did here. What we did is we gave it original content to rewrite. Because you're taking your video's transcript and your video is original content, this isn't content from the internet somewhere, it's your own word. Then all the AI is doing is transforming your original content into a blog post. So it's not coming up with any of the content. It's just doing the English part for you. It's just doing the transcription and interpretation. So therefore, you will be able to get ranked using this method. If you need further proof, you can see here, social media planning template, Google Sheets. You can see I'm up 22 positions and you can see I'm currently on the second page. And as you can see, this post was published on April 24th and it's only June 10th and I'm already almost on the first page of Google. And for your reference, here's that blog post. And so you can see there's tons of other stuff I've written with AI that is ranking using this exact same method. So I've tested it. I'm showing you here. It will work for ranking. So just doing this method alone will have your content ranking. But of course, as with all things SEO, it's a slow moving process. But if you want to speed things up and get your site ranking as quickly as I did, then what you want to do is do some smart backlinking and you want to get your domain rating up. So I'm going to show you how to do that step by step right now. Okay, so you can see here when I started this website in April, my domain rating was 0. And then in less than 2 months, I've gotten it to 50. And so that's one of the things you need to do in order to have Google rank your site better. The higher your domain rating, it's like a trust factor. The higher Google is willing to recommend your content. So that's the first thing we needed to do. And then the next thing you want to do is build backlinks. So what backlinks are signals on the internet that your content is high quality. Think of it like this. If you say you're cool or you say you're smart, that's worth this much. But if other people are saying you're cool or other people are saying you're smart, then that's worth a lot more. And so Google's algorithm really values links or recommendations to your content from other sites. So what you want to do is called backlinking, is build links to your content from other websites. The problem is there's a lot of spammers and all kinds of charlatans who'll get your site actually banned from Google, and Google won't even rank you. They'll put you on a black hat list basically. So you have to be really careful when you are trying to hire an SEO agency. Luckily though, I've done a lot of research into this. I've been burned a few times. I've found some really good providers and you can see the results right here in less than 2 months. And so I'm gonna show you those exact gigs that I use to get my domain ranking from 0 to 50 in under 2 months and to get all of those backlinks built. And as you can see, the result of all of that is you can see how my traffic is just starting to go up. And again, it's only been 2 months, but you got to look at the change, right? It's going from 0 to this. And anyone who's ever started a blog will tell you this is unheard of in terms of results so quickly. And I'll probably make another video in about 3 to 6 months showing what the future stats are and what the results of this blog has been. If you're curious, or just comment down below and I will make that video. But here are the gigs that I use, and I'll link the exact gigs down below in the description if you want to hire the exact same people. So here's what I did. So the first guy I hired is this guy, AWAS. And I don't even know these people. I've just used them and it seemed to work out. So I'm sharing it with you. So again, I'll link the exact gig and the exact person down below. So check the description. But I hired this guy, AWAS, and I just got the basic package here, and he guarantees that you get your domain rating to 50. It's guaranteed. Yes, it's guaranteed. And I've shown you he did it. He did it in about a month. And so all you have to give him is basically your homepage and some keywords. That's it. Other than paying for the gig, obviously, which you can see what I paid, and this is in Canadian dollars, but that's a steal for being able to get your domain rating to 50 basically in a few weeks. So all you need to do, give him your website, some keywords that make sense for your website, and he'll take care of everything else. Now, I also hired Anna SEO agency, and I got them to do 2 different types of backlink campaigns. You don't need to know a lot about this, but I wanted to diversify my types of links. So I did a pro link building service with contextual backlinks, and then I wanted guest post backlinks. So this is to mix up the types of backlinks. And again, all I did was get the basic packages here. And again, the requirements are really, really simple. All I had to do was give them a website, give them some keywords, answer a couple of questions, which are like 1 or 2 line questions, and that's it. So literally 5 minutes of work to answer these questions for both of these vendors, and they go off and do all the work for you. And at the end, they send you a report of all the links they built and all that. So if you have a little bit of money to invest into this, I highly recommend you do this, because it will give you a huge boost and get you traffic going to your videos and your site months in advance, if not years. So again, if you have a little bit of money to invest into this, it's totally worth it, just to give you that little boost in the start. And again, I'll link it down below if you want to do that, or you can go the purely organic route and just build it over time. And if you're anything like me, like a YouTuber, you might have a ton of videos, so you might have a huge backlog you can turn into blog posts, and you might literally have months of content you can post just from your existing library. So that's how easy it is to create blog posts from your YouTube videos, and how you can get them ranked even faster. If you do try this method, I'd love to know if it worked out for you, so comment down below. And for more tips, check out the channel and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an upload. Now check out this video about interactive marketing if you want some more easy content creation hacks.